Hi, and a very warm welcome to the Grassroots Weekender Show. I'm Mal Lee, your host for this evening. Hope everyone is keeping well out there and hope you've really enjoyed your weekend so far. No young commentators, they were on last night. We had Dan and Ben, and I'm sure you enjoyed their motivation within the Premier League and their predictions. Let's see if they come true. Looking forward to some Premier League games tomorrow. Yes, certainly Everton away to Nottingham Forest and Liverpool at home to Manchester United. My honest opinion, I think they've got draws written all over them. I hope Liverpool win actually. Let's see what happens. Anyway, welcome to the show, and if you just joined us, welcome to SoundCloud listeners and DXTL TV from the touchlines. And just to let you know that the tournament on the 26th, 27th, 28th of August, under 7s, under 8s, under 9s, under 10s is going rather well. A bit of a format, you know, there'll be about 100 minutes of football played by teams on the averaging 10-minute games, 4 10-minute games on the Saturday, so 3 10-minute games on the Sunday and 3 on the Monday, the cup finals day. So you've got plenty of football to be played and we're looking forward to it. £70 per team, it's going very, very well. You must be nominated. If not, we'll just do some background checks. What that means is we'll do a few queries with the Liverpool County FA and also your league, and obviously by recommendations, by nominations as well. So if your league puts you forward, obviously we'll have a little chat to them and we'll just see how the teams are, because what we want is good supporters on every touchline, with it being our 20th anniversary National REFspect tournament from Don't Cross the Line. We're looking forward to it. Plenty of teams really motoring in now. Under 7s should be full before we know it. 8 teams in each league, 8, 16, 24, 32 teams all together. And referees are looking really good for those 3 days as well. We have no problems with referees, thankfully. Everyone's asking me and we have them. Good referees, great referees, fantastic, know all about the REFspect, know all about clubs and know all about performance. So there you go. We choose only the best. And what it has teams from a good standard. Honestly, the reason we're asking that is because we don't want any teams coming in who just brand new and thinking, yeah, great, fantastic, we're going to a tournament just before we start the league. Now, obviously, we all know when your kids just all get together, you have to be very, very lucky. Just like us with DXTL, Club DXTL FC, we've been very, very lucky indeed, honestly, to get kids as good as we have to make the team up to brilliant. Honestly, it's just amazing. And you could be lucky, and what we want, because the teams that are going in are of a good standard, and obviously DXTL under 8s they'll be, it has to be next year's age group, by the way, under 7s, 8s, 9s and 10s. So if you are under 7s now, you're going into under 8s, and next year that's what we're after. You're under 8s, not under 7s when you enter the tournament. Self-explanatory really, isn't it? And the teams are just getting ready to go into the chosen leagues, and obviously you'll be signing up to DXTL codes of conduct for the 3 days in question. And anything else, yeah, every team, participation medal, every player will get a participation medal. There you go, get it right. And we're playing for the REFspect Cup and also our Hearts of Gold Cup. So we'll have the top 4 and the lower 4 all together in tournament. So it really is open to a great tournament, I'll tell you that now. Anyway, look at me on a nice cup of tea. I think we've covered everything there for you. You have to get in touch with myself, Mal, at don'texttheline.com for an application form. Fill it in, and what will happen then, the payment details will not be on there, but what we'll be saying to you, we'll send you the format out separately and also the payment details. And once you've put your payment in, you have secured your place. The closing date is May the 5th at 6 p.m. The reason why we brought it forward early is, or saying May, because everyone will say I've got loads of times. No, we'll be fully booked up. I'll tell you that now. It's the weekend, the last bank holiday weekend before all the kids are back in school. So what a tremendous weekend that will be. The games will be played at Jeffrey Humble. So please get in touch with me, mal@don'textheline.com. Nominators, please to nominate the team. That's the way we want it. We want good spectators on and off the field of play. People who've supported our referees and the teams and each other throughout the whole season. So good recommendations go a long, long way, I assure you. Yes, we know teams will compete. We know it's going to be one of those things because teams go into a tournament obviously to win them first, but we can't quote and say it's not all about the winning. In this one, it's all about supporting REFspect as well. Our grassroots referees, far too many are leaving and we want to keep them within. So we've done, for our 20th anniversary from Don't Cross the Line, we've put this special tournament on to bring people together, to let them know what REFspect is all about. If you don't already know now, it's all about supporting our referees. We'll have some great referees on the day. Everyone will be made up with the referees, I assure you, and we're hoping to have every single referee wearing our t-shirt. Yes, our new t-shirt. That would be fantastic, wouldn't it? Something different. So the tournament is going to be extra special. We're looking forward to it, and we're looking forward to Connor help me out as well, putting the formats together. They'll be out very, very shortly indeed. So if you've got your application forms in, you've been accepted, don't worry, you're here and we'll let you know anyway that you've been accepted, and then we'll send the relevant details off. First and foremost, the sort code and the bank details, because as I say, once your payment is received, you have been accepted into this unique tournament. And we're going to try and get as many press, if we can, the media there, you know, to let them know what the tournament is all about. So please get in touch with me, mal@don'textheline.com. It is going very, very well indeed. It's only 32 teams, and obviously we'll build on this for next year. We'll do an annual tournament, REFspect tournament, national, nationwide, worldwide, whatever it is, we'll get it going, I assure you. So thanks very much for all the teams at the moment for your support coming into this, showing your support for our referees in grassroots football as well. Well done. Magic thumbs up for you. Okay, we were out and about at the North Liverpool JFL today. Yes, I was made up with our team, performed, passed the ball, scored some great goals, and we're together as a team. Thank you to Lydia Pumas, who gave us a really, really, well, you can say a good game at the end of the day, but you know, every team learns and develops. You have to play the best to become the best. That's all I can say. That's what you need. You know, I was always made up when I was running teams, coming against teams that were really, really good, because our players learned off them. Coming second time, third time around, they were competing with them, because players do get better. Your kids will get better, guaranteed, I assure you. The more games they get under the belt, the more confidence they gain, and the good coaches will bring the best out of them. They only get better, I'll tell you that now. Thank you very much indeed for the game, and everyone else who played today. All sport and games going on around us, referees coming up to have a little chat with us. Yeah, it's great to meet up and greet and talk to the committee as well. Nice to see Rachel back on the North Liverpool JFL committee with Julie and also Bob and Connor and Peter. Great commitment there, bringing teams together, and okay, Brian as well, and Bernie, the whole committee, the whole shebang. We're all doing very, very well indeed. So we've had a good day. It was great going out there, but the thing is, it went Baltic, it went really, really cold. I didn't even bother putting my coat on this morning, but what a mistake that was, walking around onto the grass. Okay, the grass pitches there could do with a little cut, I must admit, because they're a little bit long to play football in. It's not good that. You need really, really short grass, and teams are competing, and I like to see good football being played on good grass pitches. They do need a cut. Hopefully that'll get done very, very quickly indeed. Yes, so we're talking away to all the managers, coaches, having a little conflab, and also to the referees. Great times together, you know, talking about what we're going to do. Referees talking to me about the tournament, myself and Connor talking about it, getting it worked up, getting it worked out, and making sure that this tournament is going to be one of the best around. Obviously it will be, because I'm organising it. No, 20th anniversary, and what a tournament, what a unique tournament to be involved in. I assure you it's going to be a cracker for each and every one who plays in it. I'm lucky enough to be accepted to be in it, and no, honestly, there's nothing against any teams that don't get it, because we're probably looking that we could accept 100 teams, you know, because they go that well. But we don't want to. We can build on that as we go along. We can always make a difference. First year and the 20th anniversary tournament will be a difference out there as well. Okay, didn't see any animosity whatsoever at the North Liverpool JFL today. I know a committee member did have a few words with the manager as well. But obviously that's done and dusted, that's sorted, and no doubt that team will be responsible for their own actions, you know. You don't mess around with the committees, you work with the committees, you have to with your teams. It's all grassroots football, it's all about the kids playing football, it's all about the kids' development. We go through this week in, week out, and it's also good for the referees to develop their skills as well. Excuse me, because I am getting a little bit of a cough, and it's probably coming out of me that you can hear me now. Don't know where I got it from. But the weather hasn't made it any better today, I assure you. So wherever you are, wherever you're out and about, please respect the referee and each other on and off the field of play. Let the kids play and let the referees officiate. And don't forget, any referee you see wearing a yellow armband, they're under 18, so they're still at school, they're still children. Remember, when you go out there, respect them as well. No attitudes towards the kids. We know that. You wouldn't like people shouting what you shout, irate parents shout, to your child on a football pitch, would you? No, you wouldn't. So don't, those referees are someone's child. And you know what? Even the experienced referees, don't be giving them any hassle. They're there to do a game, they're impartial, they go out to earn their little few pennies, and they do a game. They don't wake up of a morning going, right, I want these to win, I'll put them through. It's not, it doesn't work like that. No matter who you are, what you are, referees will always make mistakes. As we always keep saying, they're only human after all, and everyone will sing that song. Put that into your head, because they are, and we all make mistakes day in, day out. How many mistakes do you make? Count. How many mistakes do you make during the day from when you get up? There you go. Just remember, they've got everyone watching them. There's a lot of people watching those games and watching those referees and listening to the decisions and also the whistle. So if you have a problem with your referee, simply go to your county FA and take up the whistle yourself. If you think you're better than the referees that the league are putting out, it's there, it's open, you can go and do your course, and you can come away and you can start refereeing if the league accept you as a referee. It's easy as that. Don't start mocking the referees, don't start knocking them, don't start calling them. Get up yourself, go to your local county FA and take up the whistle yourself. Find out when the courses are. They're online, go and have a little check. Do your safeguarding course first. There's a little tip, get that sorted. And if you're over 14, then you do need, or 16 should I say, a DBS check as well. So you need to get everything done and applied for your DBS before you go in for a referee's course, and that's 16 upwards, but you still need to do a safeguarding course online. They should be free if you're taking up the referee's course as well. If not, just go and do your safeguarding course. And I know the children one is £30 for the likes of me and you to go and do your safeguarding course. I've done about 10 in work and they're not accepted, and it's annoying, as you all know, because I do support work and those safeguarding courses are really, really tough indeed. Believe me, but they're not accepted by the local county FAs. And I don't know why, I really do not know why. Your DBS checks, they last for 3 years, and so do your safeguarding, but anything can happen within the next day, so always keep updated with your DBS and inform others if there's a change, especially your local county FA if you're involved in football. They'll be coming round, we all know that. County FAs will do their checks on the touchlines about DBS, about coaching, and it's all about who's running the team, who's running the club, and why not? Because they're all safeguarding issues, and we need to know our safeguarding aspects of the game, don't we? We want to be well aware of what's happening with our children. They want our children, all our children should be safe and sound when they come to grassroots football. So work together, and parents, you can do a safeguarding course as well. You can do a parents course. They're all there, that's free on the FA website or the county FA website. Just get in touch with them for any courses, any coaching courses, anything that you need to know. Contact your local county FA and they'll be willing to help you. They're there to encourage you to get involved in grassroots football. And I was talking to a mum today who wanted to get her child involved in football, young lady, who wants to play in their own team. So I said you can start your own team up, or there'll be clubs looking for you to go under their banner as well, especially in girls football. Plenty of grants out there, by the way. So get in touch with your local county FA if you're planning on starting a team for next season. But please move, because teams are starting to accept other teams, new teams within their league already. So it's not finished yet, but it's starting for next season already. So get your team names down, and we're hoping to have another under-7s starting with Club DXTL next season as well. So we'll have under-8s, under-7s, and we should still have our futsal girls in there. Under-12s, I think they'll be next year if they're coming on board with us and under our banner. But they're welcome aboard and been doing fantastically well. So well done to Simon and all the girls out there, and Martin as well. They're doing a fantastic job, and I'm doing a fantastic job with this cup of tea, trying to keep my throat nice and dry. Or moisture to say, it is dry, so I need to clear that up. Well done to Kev Moore, who's not jogging to his football. His bike's off the road apparently. Come on, I was walking, I had no car last week, and I was walking everywhere, and I was walking to the football as well, and back home, keeping myself fit. That's what you need to do. And don't forget, we need support for the Hearts of Gold initiatives, because now we are doing our new challenge, which is the New Yorkshire 3 Peaks, and they are, I'm just getting used to these, see, because I didn't know anything about them. Pennykent, Ingleborough and Whernside. They're the 3 hills, mountains, whatever you want to call them, that we'll be tackling, and we're hoping to complete those 3 in 12 hours. And I thank all of Club DXTL FC parents for their sponsorship. I'm really over the moon, and one of the parents, Butty, we nickname him, I'm sure he wants to do it with us. So get on board with us and yeah, do this challenge. So it's all booked. It'll be on the 17th of August. We'll be going down on the 16th to prepare. The 17th we'll be challenging, tackling it, and on the 18th we'll be coming back home victors, hopefully. It's going to be a tough one. Why we go for these tough ones, I really don't know. We've done the National 3 Peaks in 3 days. That was unreal, and Ben Nevis was a killer. And I swore I'd never do anything like that again. So why did I pick this? Because it was another challenge. We've done the skydive, we've done the Hadrian's Wall, we've done the National 3 Peaks, as I just said there, and we've run and walked a marathon, Warrington to Liverpool. So, believe it or not, some achievements there. And what we want to do, we want to support children suffering with mental health, and also we need to deprived children, we need to support them as well. So there's kids out there who probably can't afford subs and can't afford to get into football teams because the parents are out of work and struggling with all the cost of living now. We're there to try and encourage them to get involved in football, and hopefully we'll be there to help. So we're all trying to raise as much money as we possibly can. So if you'd like to sponsor me, I'll give the link out when I set it all up again later on today. But you can get in touch with me, mal@don'textheline.com. You can ask me to put your name on our sponsorship form if you see me as well. But you know what? Please, if you can, try and pay us as quickly as you possibly can, because it's nothing worse than trying to collect a lot of money in at the end of it, because you have to pay all kinds out and you don't get a thing until later. And I still have sponsors who have not paid me from last time when we done Hadrian's Wall. Still chasing them up, still awaiting money, and that's the only problem with sponsorship forms. And that's why we have this GoFundMe page set up as well. You can put it in there if you'd like to help us. Yeah, they take a percentage out. You don't get all the money what the person puts in, but at least you all know where it's all going, and you can see as well in the sponsorship forms that we're all legit. Heart of Gold initiatives trying to help kids suffering with mental health and deprived children as well. If you can support us, get in touch with me, let me know, mal@don'textheline.com. Okay, we come to the end of our second show. We'll be back again tomorrow evening, maybe 5 o'clock, maybe 7 o'clock, because big Premier League games tomorrow that we'll all be glued watching. And also we'll be out and about watching the kids, Quarry Green Pumas tomorrow, under 7s, and also plenty of other teams. So wherever you're out and about, please remember, respect your referee, respect the referee, no ref, no game. Please make sure that you keep the referee on the pitches by supporting them as well. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Mal Lee. I'll be back again tomorrow evening at 7 p.m. So myself and all the team here at the Grassroots Show, Don't Cross the Line, REFspect programme, Heart of Gold, and No Ref, No Game. We'll see you tomorrow at 5 p.m. Good night, God bless.